author Jewel Diamond Taylor of the poem I'm Not Giving My Black Back, written in 1998. And someone stopped me and said, "Where did you get that costume?" And it just jolted me like, this is not a costume, this is my heritage. And immediately this poem flowed through my consciousness. I'm not giving up my greens or my grits. I'm not going to stop saying, girl, and putting my hands on my hips. You see, life for me ain't been no crystal stair, and I'm not giving up Rosa Parks, Fannie Lou Hamer, Mary McLeod Bethune, Sojourner Truth, Madam C.J. Walker, Toni Morrison, or Dr. Maya Angelou. Because you see, I am a phenomenal woman, and I'm not giving my black back. I'm not giving up my crown, my waves, my braids, my curls, my locks, my kinks, or my kente cloth. Now, I'm not going to give up the mass choirs, the sounds of blackness, Mahalia, Shirley Caesar, Aretha Franklin, or Kirk Franklin. I'm not going to give up in Medea's kitchen eating peach cobbler or sweet potato pie and hearing her ask me, "How you doing, baby?" I'm not going to give up going to You Buy We Fry on Fridays or barbecues on Saturdays playing bid whist and slamming those dominoes. I'm not going to give up Harriet Tubman's train, Soul Train, Coal Train, or the Midnight Train to Georgia. Now, you can meet me at the function at the junction, but I'm still not going to give up B.B. King, The Whispers, Fancy Miss Nancy, Lena Horne, Motown, the Philadelphia Sound, or the Temptations, because you see, it's the way we do the things that we do, like building the pyramids that still stand, made by our forefathers' hands, where diamonds and oil and silver and gold are buried in our rich, dark land. Oh, I'm not giving my black back. I am happy being nappy with my wide hips and my wide nose, the rich melanin in my skin. I love putting lotion on my ashy skin. Oh, I'm not going to deny or forget my ancestors who lay in a wet grave in the Middle Passage from slave trade. And I won't give up on our youth of today who still need a way made. I won't give up on Miles, even though he didn't smile. And I won't give up on Marvin Gaye, Richard Pryor, Phyllis Hyman, Billie Holiday, Billy Eckstine, Jackie Robinson, or Jackie Wilson. I'm not going to give up the electric slide, Alvin Alley, Bojangles, or Debbie Allen. You think I'm going to give up reading my magazines like Essence and Jet and Ebony and Black Enterprise? Too bad they don't exist anymore. I used to write for all of them. For we are a colorful people, and like Curtis Mayfield saying, we are people who are darker than blue. We are honey, we are cinnamon, we are mahogany, we're chocolate, we are red fox, we are James Brown, we are berry white, we are the mothers of the church dressed in white, we are the color purple, we are the lady who sings the blues, we are Al Green with love and happiness. Oh no, I'm not giving my black back. Not Maxine, Martin, Megger, Malcolm, Mandela, Marley, Marcus, Muhammad Ali, or the Million Man March. I'm not giving my black back. I was on tour for 12 years with major icons like Dr. Maya Angelou and Susan Taylor and Dr. Coretta Scott King and Gladys Knight and Shirley Caesar. For 12 years, I traveled crisscross the nation with them, empowering Black women with a very unapologetic Black culture, African culture theme. And we would go to all the major Black cities. And one time we were in Texas, in Dallas, and I loved wearing my Afrocentric clothes. And a lady stopped me and she said, "Where did you get that costume?" And I said, "Oh my God, this is not a costume." And I immediately went to my hotel and the poem just flowed right out of me because I realized that we have given our Black back, our culture, our rhythm, our spirituality, the way we dress, the foods that we eat, how we identify ourselves, how we allow the colonization to rob us of who we are. I mean, I'm guilty of it too, because we all try to fit in. But being with that conference for 12 years indoctrinated me and brought me back to my mind of who I really am, not just what I wear, but my hair, the way I support my community, the way I care for my community, the way I recycle my dollars within my community, how I tap to my creativity, and how I understand the feminine power has been so displaced because of a patriarchal society. We've been so fragmented, been lied to so much, families torn apart, uh, programmed. So waking people up is part of my journey. And you have to do it in such a way that people stay awake. The civil rights movement was to fight to sit at the counter or to live next door. It wasn't about financial freedom and stability. And that's why young people are suffering, because they don't know what the future looks like when we don't own banks and we don't own hospitals and we don't own supermarkets and we're not employers, we are employees. So we do need to have this war cry because we are part of the problem. As I crisscross the country going to Black-owned bookstores, which have mostly disappeared, I would ask them, what books are Black people buying? And they would say fantasy. They would say fiction. They want to escape. They're not buying self-help. They're not buying historical books. And that's what gives you freedom, is to know the truth. We have a lot of issues that we have to dismantle and overcome because the truth is hidden in the books and in the storytellers. Because before we had books, you had storytellers. I am an elder now. I'm 75. So I'm an elder and I have stories to tell. The short span that I'm here on this planet, what can I do to be a part of the solution? I want my legacy to be that I was a part of the solution. There's so many layers. And when you're trying to elevate and educate and enlighten people, first you got to feed the belly. It's difficult to feed the mind when the stomach is hurting and they're not getting fed. They're not getting fed, and they're cold or they're hot or they're hungry or they're sad. It's like it's such a tremendous amount of work that we have to do. And I have found that my lane is there. I am a therapist helping women, young people. I have so many women in my life who are taking care of their elders. And they're like, I cannot believe I'm taking care of this mother who did not like me, who never hugged me. And she has to live with that and accept it, but still do the loving, godly thing. But I come in and I say, all right, what were you told? What lies were you told that we can deconstruct? You are beautiful. You are loved. I'm sorry you didn't hear from your mom. I'm sorry daddy wasn't there. Sometimes people just need to put all the truth on the table and look at it and accept it. And now how do I go from here? My website is jeweldiamondtaylor.com. Every year for 40 years, I give a women's retreat. This year, it will be in California, where I live, in beautiful Malibu. That'll be the first week in September. I'm also offering what I call my GPS circle, goals, purpose, and success, where I interact with you once a month, send you a message once a month, help you with a workbook to keep you on track. GPS is to help us so we don't get lost. And so I help women navigate their goals, their purpose, and their success. I call it GPS. I do a lot of counseling with women who are caregiving and exhausted. I'm also the founder of Women on the Grow, and this is my outreach where I send money and free counseling to women that are going through cancer, depression, divorce, single parenting, or grief. And I send money because I have these amazing donors that allow me to give this outreach. I am not giving my Black back. I am not giving up my greens or my grits. You think I'm going to give up saying, girl, I am putting my hands on my hips. You see, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. And I'm not giving up Rosa Parks. I'm not giving up Sojourner Truth. I'm not giving up Fannie Lou Hamer. I'm not giving up Toni Morrison. I'm not giving up Dr. Maya Angelou. Because you see, I am a phenomenal woman. And I'm just not going to give up my crown, my waves, my locks, my braids, my kinks. I'm not giving up going to Madeire's kitchen and hearing her say, "How you doing, baby?" as she serves me some peach cobbler. I love on Fridays going to barbecues and playing bid whist and slamming those dominoes. I'm not giving my black back. I'm not giving up Harriet Tubman's train, Soul Train, Coal Train, or the Midnight Train to Georgia. Now, you can meet me at the function at the junction, but I'm not giving up B.B. King. I'm not giving up the Whispers, Fancy Miss Nancy, Lena Horne, oh, the Philadelphia Sound, or the Temptations. Because like the Temptations said, it's the way we do the things that we do, like building the pyramids that still stand, made by our forefathers' hands, where the gold and the silver and the oil and the diamonds are buried in our rich, dark land. I'm not giving my black back. I am happy being nappy. I love my wide hips. I love my wide nose. Oh, I love putting lotion on my ashy skin. I'm not giving my black back. Now, you know what? I'm not going to forget my ancestors who lay in a wet grave at the bottom of the sea. And I'm not going to give up on our youth of today who still need a way made. I'm not going to give up on Miles, even though he didn't smile. I'm not going to give up on Richard Pryor or Phyllis Hyman or Billie Holiday or Marvin Gaye or Billy Eckstine, Jackie Robinson or Jackie Wilson. You think I'm going to give up doing the electric slide, give up on Alvin Alley or Debbie Allen or Bojangles or Sammy Davis Jr.? You think I'm going to give up reading my Jet, my Ebony, my Essence, my Black Enterprise magazine? And as a side note, I got to contribute to all of those magazines, even though some of them don't exist anymore. But the poem goes, like Curtis Mayfield sang, "Oh yeah, honey, we are a people that are darker than blue. We are a colorful people. We are red, fox. We are James Brown. We are the lady who sings the blues. We are the color purple. We are the mothers in the church dressed in white. We are Al Green with love and happiness." You see how colorful we are? I just can't give my black back. I'm not going to give back Maxine Waters, Martin, Medgar, Malcolm, Mandela, Marley, Marcus, Muhammad Ali, and now in 2023, I can add Michelle Obama. I am not giving my black back. Black History Month, it should not just be a month. We are history, and I am herstory. Thank you so much for listening and sharing this. And if you happen to see my poem, "I'm Not Giving My Black Back," on the internet, and it says author unknown, you can correct them and give them the true original source. The author is myself, Jewel Diamond Taylor.